Alrighty, I took a little bit of a nap. I want to talk about the life force. I believe in energy, and we call a higher being a deity, a god. The life force begins inside the womb of your mother. You're comfortable, happy, and developing as a baby. At the point that you're born, the life force begins. The life force goes from negative to positive. Now, for me, I was raised by my father because my mother worked a lot. Now, you understand, my dad was much older than my mother. So he retired, she's still working. I was the second born. My sister was 6 years older than me. Now, the whole thing is that when you're a child, you develop negativity and positivity. And, I'm talking about Star Wars. Where do you think they came up with the idea of the Force? Come on, guys. It's energy. Energy in human beings, such as the family I told you about that has a brilliant daughter that plays the violin. It's a loving, caring family that they grow together in a positive way. Their energy is great. For me, as a young man or a young boy, I didn't. My dad basically was trying to raise me the same way his Methodist preacher father, second father, raised him. And that's in a negative way. You're no good. You're never going to amount to anything. And the whole thing is that I'm supposed to prove my father wrong by working hard to walk towards a positive life force. And, and it didn't work. I lived and wallowed in negativity for years and years and years. It caused me turmoil. I went through a lot of therapy, tons and tons of therapy. Oh my word, I went through therapy. And the fact remains is that I went through a lot of relationships with beautiful women. But the whole thing is that you can choose in your life force to be negative or positive. That's entirely up to you. If you wake up every morning seeing the beauty of life, you do good things for people, you volunteer your time, you may be a father or a mother raising a child or more children. It is you that you develop the life force with your child to grow in a loving light and become great human beings. Now, for me, my life force is going to be ending. I'm on the end of my life. And I know this. And the whole thing is that we really try as human beings to find something greater than we are. My peer specialist always says, what's your higher power? My higher power, believe it or not, you want to start laughing, is the police force. I'm not greater than they are. And if you think you are, try to go against them. I am no greater than a judge sitting on the bench determining if I should be found guilty or not guilty. Some people are blessed, like Donald Trump is a blessed human being. He was fortunate to have the father he had. He is fortunate to have the money he has. And to be honest with you, I think if you sat down with Donald Trump, he will admit that he's grateful for what he received from his dad. Now, the life force, as I said, for me, is at the end. I have no energy. I see a lot of doctors. And I realize that my life is basically almost over. But you know, I see young kids just beginning to learn about life on YouTube. And it fascinates me, the beauty of them and the life they have for going forward. Now, for me, it's 5 after 5. I'm making this vlog to try to understand that religion is man-made. You know, we have to believe that there is this supreme being, this God. It's nothing but energy, is all it is. The energy causes it to rain or not rain, to be hot or cold. Now, what about the start of a civilization? In the world that we live in, a big bang was developed to where life was brought about through oxygen, and it took many multitudes. You have to understand that in the life force, there is no time. There is no time. We started time. Okay, so the life force, it took us a long time. And the fact remains is that the humans were basically developed in Darwin's theory, that we got to the point to where we can think. We're thinking human beings. Now, we talk about having a soul or a spirit. But my thing with you is the fact, what makes you better than the animals? Okay, the animals like cats, dogs, tigers, bears, they also have souls. So the whole thing is that I've always seen the life force of negativity and positivity. Negativity is pure evil. It's pure evil, and you see it every single day when you watch the news. As I said, there was a lady I worked for at, I can't remember that. It's a home improvement company. I forgot the name of it. Her name was Rochelle. She told her husband, I'm purposely not going to watch any news at all. And she said the reason why she was doing this is to make her look at life differently, in a positive manner. Because when you watch the news, it's all negative. All the time, negativity. Now, as I've said about Christianity, what makes it so much better than Hinduism, Muslim, Tao, and there's some others, and the Greeks. You know, all of us had gods because we have to explain something that's out there. Now, heaven and hell. Guys, I can't tell you that there is no heaven or hell, but I don't see any real proof that there is. You may say, look in the Holy Bible. The whole thing is that we all believe what we believe. For me, I was raised as a young boy in Christianity because it was strong in my mother. My mother's pure belief is that she is now in heaven. But when we talk about heaven, who's it for? The person that died or for us? We are the ones that feel good because I know my mother is up there in heaven. with God, it makes me feel much better because it can explain me death. It can explain it to me because no one wants their loved ones to just lie in the ground or be cremated and that's it. So we have a place, and all religions do. We have a place that is beautiful that we're going to go to, a blissful place after we die. Of course, animals can't come with us at all. Now, Noah's Ark always amazed me about the fact that he got a pair of animals all the way up. That story always fascinated me in the Bible. For me, I'm a thinking man. I'm nowhere near as intelligent as my sister was. My sister was a brilliant lady. She even wrote a book. Yeah, I've got it around here somewhere. She wrote a book. Just an amazing lady. Me, I'm a practical kind of man. I basically live to live. I believe in the sexual energy, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. So, religion to me is a man made to try to discover a regimen of walking towards doing specific things every day. Now, for me, the life force, and that's what my Dr. Craven's trying to talk to me about, is we need to get you back on track on health. We need to. And the reason why I'm making this vlog is to get people to understand that an atheism, you don't believe in God. Well, whose God do you don't believe in? Huh? Whose God? That's my point, guys. I'm not an atheist, but I don't believe in anything that's man-made when it comes to religions. So I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog to let you know that yes, I'm on the end of my life. I'm aware of this. But I'm not afraid to die, at all afraid to die, because it's eternal peace and rest. Now I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog because I don't know if I'm making any sense today at all. I appreciate you listening, and I hope that you got something out of this vlog. Peace, guys. Always peace.